one of the things that we're starting to see in the industry is like digital transformation has been largely treated as a technology problem. And now we're starting to see articles being written about why digital transformations are failing. The reason why is because it's been treated as a technology problem. It hasn't been treated as a people and process problem. It hasn't been treated as an organizational design and a governance problem. It's like the inclination is to either want to put new technologies in place or to wrap the existing organization in a new set of processes or way of working or something like that. What you've got to figure out how to do is you got to take the new digital technologies. You got to wrap them in people. You got to give them a more agile, lean governance framework to go in and try to experiment. It's fundamentally a teaming strategies problem. It's an orchestration problem. It's a dependency problem. I don't think that's hard to understand, and I don't think that most people would disagree. The hard part is seeing past the current constraints. How do you get the people in the organization to understand that this is the problem en masse, right? And then how do you get executive buy-in to make the changes? And then once you get the buy-in, how do you manage and cost justify the change, right? All those things. And so over the last couple of years, we've been doing some larger and larger agile transformation work. And our transformation work, it's really interesting. It's not installing Scrum, right? It's very much in this space of digital transformation, cloud migration, technical uplift, right? And so we call it agile transformation, but all those things are the same thing, right? They're all in the same space. How do I take my people, align them with the business, take the technology, align it with the people in the business, minimize dependencies so folks can operate with more local autonomy and make good decisions on behalf of the customers, right? Because that's what we're really trying to do. And so I'll just say it one more time. If we can't figure out how to get past our current constraints and put together some sort of a plan for how we're going to actually create the conditions, we're just going to keep throwing dollars at this. We're going to keep throwing technology at it. We're going to keep throwing new process at it, new labels, right? But all at the end of the day, it's the same thing, right? It's alignment of people, process, technology, right? It's kind of consulting 101. But what does that mean? Encapsulation, orchestration, minimize dependencies. If you can't encapsulate, you have to orchestrate. You can't break dependencies, you have to manage them. And that's the problem. And so like what we really need is organizations that are decoupled, right? And that's why I've been kind of gravitating to that word composable enterprise for a while, because the idea of a composable enterprise, it really just seems to really marry kind of the systems view, the technology view, and the people view into one umbrella.